Welcome to this week's episode of Your Stock Request for the 31st of August. Hi, I'm Michael Gable, Managing Director at Fairmont Equities. Your Stock Request is the weekly video where I take your requests and analyse the share price charts. This week we have Rural Funds Group, Whitehaven Coal, Santos, Taiwan and Super Retail. So if you have a request, please send it through. Make sure you're getting the free newsletter, but if you want my best stock tips, you need to get the Dynamic Investor Report that comes out every Tuesday. But if you do enjoy these videos, we'd love you to share them on social media or even leave us a review. Our main business is in portfolio management, so if you'd like to have a trading account with me, then please let me know. And all the advice here is general only. So we've got the daily chart here of RFF. So, we had that sort of large downtrend. Looks like it's recovering well from that now. So, obviously starting to head higher. I mean, one thing I noticed is we've got sort of decreasing volume here on the way up, which was a bit of a negative, but in recent days it has made a higher high. So overall, that's that's a positive. It does look like it can continue to head higher. Okay, Whitehaven Coal. So we had that move lower. Looks like it's formed a base. There was some obvious resistance up here near 750. It looked like it was ready to break above it, but it sort of broke down instead below a couple of minor support levels. But where it is bouncing now is quite interesting. So, this is a major level here near 650. And overall, it looks like an inverse head and shoulders. So what you'd need to see is a crack of the neckline at 750. And then you'll end up with a move back up into the nines. Okay, Santos. So we've looked at this one previously. A line of resistance near 740. That's broken, and it's been able to head higher. I mean, the daily chart is quite messy, but it's back at what looks like a bit of a support level. If we move to the weekly chart, I think that's a bit clearer. It doesn't look so bad on the weekly. So it looks like it is ready to head higher again. So you could probably use this as a buy point. And then obviously if it can get through that major level near $8, then, that's your chance to add to it. Okay, TVN. So, I mean, as we could see over time, it's not trending, just one big sideways movement there. I mean, very volatile. If we just switch back to the daily, we could see that there was an area of support near 7 cents, and it broke under that. So short-term break under that's a negative, of course, and we could see it falling away here and volumes picking up. So risk is to the downside, of course. I think at best, if it is going to find a low, it'll probably need to build a bit of a base before it can get going. Okay, and finally Super Retail. So we could see that obviously this was resistance here. It broke above it recently, so we had an upside break, but as we could see, it had a weak close on that particular day, and then it's gapped back underneath. So, it's back into the range. So it looks like this is a false break to the upside. So unless it can recover back above this line pretty quickly, I'd say the risk is to the downside. We're going to see more selling. Okay, well, that's all for this week. If you have a request, send it through.